All right, real quick, let me drop the news to you. Yes, no, this is not clickbait. This is not clickbait. This is not a drill. This is not fake. It's not false advertisement. We are officially getting a new season to Black Clover. And I'm telling you right now, never thought it would happen. Honestly, I had my doubts. Never thought it would happen. I didn't think we would actually get a new season to Black Clover. If you know what I'm talking about, awesome. We haven't had a new season of Black Clover in almost 5 years. Now, for the people who know what I'm talking about, they're screaming right now, thank God, hallelujah. For the people who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about an anime called Black Clover. It aired, I believe, back in 2017, and it ended in 2021. There was 170 episodes. Very, very, very good anime. It's definitely top 5. I would put it in my top 3. I would put Black Clover in top 3. Right behind Demon Slayer and Yu-Gi-Oh. I think Demon Slayer, Yu-Gi-Oh. For me, Demon Slayer has always been a top favorite. It's kind of outbeat and outweighed all animes that I watch. Yu-Gi-Oh, it's a childhood favorite. I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh since I was actually 4 years old. So that one will always have a very special place in my heart. For Gen 1 to Gen 2 Yu-Gi-Oh. Gen 3 and 4 got kind of weird. So Gen 1, Gen 2 Yu-Gi-Oh. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Black Clover. Now, for the people who have seen Black Clover, please, by all means, put in the comments your favorite character and the favorite ability that you like in this anime. For people who don't know what Black Clover is, I'm going to give you a really, really brief rundown of what Black Clover is and everything that kind of is going on. There's a lot of characters, there's a lot of development, there's a lot of backstories, and there's so much that I can't really give it all to you. You do have to watch it, but I can give you some pretty bare bones of the anime. So Black Clover is basically just it's a big wizard world. There's a bunch of wizards and a bunch of magic and a bunch of spells that are getting casted and wars of these spells between different kingdoms of wizards. We start with our main characters, Asta and Yuno. They are foster brothers given away at birth. They don't know who their parents are. They never meet their parents as far as I know right now. Asta was born without magic. He has no magic in his body. Yuno, we find out, is of royal descendant blood. By the way, spoilers. Wow. Let me throw that out there. Kind of spoilers, kind of not. By the time you get to the parts of what I'm watching, you'll completely forget. And I am going to spoil it. You know what? Spoilers. I am going to spoil it. The anime's been out for almost... The anime's been out since 2017. If you haven't watched it in almost 10 years, I don't know if it is spoilers, because it's been out for almost 10 years. Give it 2 more years, it's been 10 years. But technically, spoilers ahead. Asta has no magic. Yuno is of royal descendant from the Spade Kingdom. We find that out way later at the end of it. These two go to war with each other as rivals and just back to back each other. Yuno gets a 4-leaf grimoire. Asta gets a 5-leaf grimoire, which is of a anti-magic. We find out later that there is a devil inside this 5-leaf grimoire of anti-magic. Now, with this anti-magic, Asta has swords, and with these swords, he can cut through spells and he can cut through anybody of magic. The swords completely cancel magic out. With Yuno gets wind magic, I want to say, because it's all deals with wind. Each one gets like fire magic, water magic. It's all the elements. You get all the elements. Some of them have different little T's of magic, like there's trap magic, blacksmith magic. There's a lot of magic. Anything you can think of, they've made magic for it. Like thunder, water. There's poison. There's dark. There's a lot. There's a lot of magic and a lot of stuff in this anime. But the biggest critique with it is it hasn't made a new season in a while. But we're getting one. So for anyone who hasn't seen it, this is your time to watch it. But with Asta and Yuno, they both go out. They both join guilds. And with these guilds are put together as teams to protect their kingdoms and to protect their people. Each one is assigned a kingdom. Each one is assigned like a guild to stay with in a type of town to protect, like areas. Later, we find out that devils are coming and devils are trying to take over the world. Devils and monsters and a bunch of things. With that, everybody has to band together and everybody has to go out and fight these devils. Now, the one they focus on the most is the Black Bulls. The Black Bulls are the biggest guild focused on the most because of Asta, Yami, and all the other characters. And with that, you learn a lot of every character. Hence why I can't explain every character here. And there's a lot of names. I don't know a lot of their names. But I'll show Yami on screen. This is their guild leader. Here's Asta. This is basically the main character. Here's Yuno, who's in a different guild. And then there's a couple other characters I'll flash on screen that I don't know their names, but they're awesome. I love these characters. And then with that, it's probably still flashing. That's fine. Just let it do a little roll. With that, they all go through and they all fight devils. That's their main purpose and their main thing. There's people trying to sabotage everybody and to kill the Wizard King. This guy right here makes me love this anime a lot. I love the anime because of everybody. Wizard King, though, is just bad ass. This man is just bad ass. No matter, you think you know what you can do, he can do it 10 times better. And when you find out how big his grimoire is, oh my god, no. You know what I'm saying? He is a no. I wouldn't fight this. This is something I wouldn't mess with. But besides that, you go through all this, you learn about all these people, all these characters and everything. The biggest critique I've heard of this anime, the biggest thing of reason of like, no, I don't like it, I didn't finish it, is because of Asta. People say Asta is annoying. Let me break it down to you. Is Asta annoying? For like 4 or 5 episodes. For like 4 or 5 episodes, he is a little annoying. And I mean little. You only hear him talk, or like annoyingly talk, like whine and cry and like yell like he does for like a couple minutes each episode. After 4 or 5 episodes, you love the dude. You start to really love Asta, and you start to grow with Asta. You start to want to just know more about this kid and know more of who he is, where he comes from, why is he the way he is, and you just want to know more and more. And a lot of people say he is the reason they stopped watching this anime. Do not listen to them, and do not do that. Watch the anime. Get past the 4 or 5 seasons. Asta does not get annoying after 4 or 5 episodes. You start to love him, he becomes fucking badass, and you really do want to get invested into the anime after those episodes. But with that, don't listen to those people. This is a great anime. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of tear-jerking moments. I cried multiple times in this anime. Multiple. To the point where I just didn't know if I was a bitch or if the anime was just that good. The anime is that good. And I don't know why, but out of all the animes I've watched quite a few. I am most emotionally connected to these characters than most animes I've watched. I think Demon Slayer is a close second on emotional connection to characters, because you get invested in every single character in Black Clover. Every single character you get invested in. You want to know everything about them. You want to know why you want to know why they are the way they are. You want to know why they do what they do, why they act the way they act, why they feel the way they feel. And the great thing is, you get to learn that. You get to learn that from every character's point of view. In only 170 episodes, you get to learn about almost every single character's background in such a seamless way that you didn't think it could happen in 170 episodes. Between all the fighting and the fuss and the wars and the arguments and the character development, you get to learn every character's backstory, every character, why they act the way they act, why they talk the way they talk, why they do the things they do, why their magic is like the best magic to have for them, and why the royal magic has their royal blood and with their royal powers. You learn so much about everybody in so little time, but you get so much from it, and you just get so heavily invested. It's amazing. I could sit here for hours. I could genuinely talk to you for just days about this anime, and it's just because of how good it is. There are people that still to this day don't even know this anime exists, and it's been out for almost 10 years, and it is one of the top best animes in my opinion. It beats a lot of the animes out right now, and it beats a lot of the animes that came out in its time. Like, I would watch this over Solo Leveling. I'd watch it over One Punch Man. I probably would even it out with Demon Slayer, but I think I would probably pick Demon Slayer because of the art and the animation style. But when it comes to story, I'd pick this over Demon Slayer. When it comes to story based, I'd pick this over a lot of animes. Honestly, Attack on Titan or this anime. This is in my top 3 knock everything out of the park anime. It beats Attack on Titan in my opinion. Full Metal Alchemist, I want to say yes because it's newer, but I would pick this over Full Metal Alchemist in my opinion. Before anyone starts coming down my throat, in my opinion, I would pick this over that. It is a newer anime. It came out in 2017. That's pretty new compared to like all the animes that came out when like I was a kid. You know, I can't think of the name. God damn it. Inuyasha. Like Inuyasha. That's an anime that came out when I was a kid. Obviously, I'd pick this over Inuyasha. Inuyasha is a great anime. I'd pick this. But bottom line, it's a fantastic anime. And I'm very, very happy that we're getting a new season. I'm very, very happy the new season was announced. And it's not a teaser. It's not fake. It's not like something that might not happen. It is confirmed by Crunchyroll themselves that we will be getting a new season on Crunchyroll, season 5, after almost 5 years of waiting. And if you're new to anime, this is a great anime to watch. I think this would be a good anime to watch for your first anime. Do not let Asta make you stop watching it. He is a great character. You are going to love him, and he is going to be the reason, along with a couple other characters, why you keep wanting to come back and watch more. He's going to get annoying. I'm not going to hold your hand and say that. He's going to get annoying, and it's going to be okay because he's going to kick ass. All right? Give it a watch. Give it a chance. And for anyone who has seen Black Clover and who is very, very excited that this new season's coming out, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, baby, because I'm going to be coming out with a lot more anime videos. I'm going to keep you guys updated as much as I can on animes that I personally watch and animes that I want to keep up with. If you're new to the channel or new to anime, you also drop a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I do like anime a lot. I'm getting back into it to where I really want to keep heavily talking about it. And if you kind of are new to it and you've heard about it, but you don't know if you want to watch it, I'm probably the guy to follow because I'm kind of in that same boat of where I love anime, but I also do a lot of other things on the side to where it gets away from me, but I will always want to keep watching it because of different episodes. Now, definitely want to watch me because I'm going to keep you guys updated, but I'm also going to be brutally honest with you. I'm going to tell you if an anime sucks. I'm going to tell you if an anime is good. If you have any recommendations of anime you want me to talk about, put them down below. Besides that, guys, make sure to follow me over on Twitch also if you can. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time under Daffy Step on Twitch. Besides that, you guys have a good one. Take it easy and good night.